No one is autonomous in Hollywood. A large film will be presented to a green light committee and the CEO and the corporate board. There are many presentations and sign-offs. Wait, David, of course, fans understand how things work. No, they don't. David Ayer. Yeah, this kind of sucks. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. I'm sure you guys, you guys saw the tweets. David Ayer, of course, he's been pretty vocal, especially the past few months when it comes to the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, and we've been talking about it. Of course, I haven't even done any Film Junkie lives in a couple of weeks, obviously the holidays, but this week, of course, you can hear it in my voice. I've been fighting, a little something, it's like Happy New Year. Here's something to attack your face. So here I am recording this on a Friday night, not doing a vodka stream. Don't worry. Next week, hopefully the streaming schedule and everything will just turn right back to normal. But yes, David Ayer basically was, he kind of almost put the final kibosh when it comes to trying to get the Ayer cut out, try to get it released, try to get funding for it by tweeting this right here. I'm done with DC. Yeah, there's other people that are. Of course, there's people that claim they are, but they can't stop fucking talking about it. This is a tweet that came after he said that he would never do a comic book film again, not do a superhero film, which I thought that was pretty funny because I'm like, yeah, I mean, the CBM machine just turned, obviously Marvel Studios, it turned into this big, huge machine that, of course, started producing too much things that were just repetitive and whatnot. And now they're struggling. But it's just, for the past decade, just being the machine that it was. And then, of course, what Snyder went through, and then, of course, now what Ayer went through, it's just pretty crazy. And I don't see why any director would want to. I mean, that's why you hear, the Scorseses and the Ridley Scotts that are just basically going, they'll never join the world. And of course, if you do, you have to do something different, like what Todd Phillips is doing, like Matt Reeves did. At least you got those, which is good. But so I don't blame David Ayer for saying that, first off. But then when he said he was fully done and just basically just saying he's just running away from it, moving on, and he deleted a couple tweets, and I even quote tweeted, I was like, yeah, man, you can run away from it, but just leave a little USB or a suitcase somewhere in a secret place, and I'll just come by and Ethan Hunt that shit. But it's all James Gunn's fault. He's evil. He's a liar. Pants on fire. Well, I think he's partially, but to put the entire blame, no. Not even David Ayer is putting the entire blame on him. No one is autonomous in Hollywood. A large film will be presented to a green light committee and the CEO and the corporate board. There are many presentations and sign-offs. Wait, David, of course, fans understand how things work. No, they don't. Yeah, Zach had to do that when it came to HBO Max and Warner Brothers. And again, this is, you could throw the shade at James Gunn because I've been throwing the shade when it comes to this little fluff that he was saying when he was saying that DC Studios is a separate thing from Warner Brothers. So it's like, oh yeah, we just do our own thing. It's like, no, you don't. You still work for them. Okay. I get it. You want to make it seem like you're running the show over there, but you still got to report to them, buddy. It's like, okay, that's definitely, he's fluffing the shit out of that right there. But yeah, Zach had to do that. He had to present it. And it just sucks because, man, I was thinking about this when all this was happening, well, especially today. I was going, man, it would have just been cool if somehow there was a joint effort, when it came to when Zach had it presented, and then, of course, obviously the budgets are vastly different. Obviously, David Ayer, when it was coming to this back and forth that he was doing when talking about this, he didn't want to put any more soul into it. He said, no, I'm done. I don't want to put any more soul into it. Obviously, it was just VFX work, $6 to $7 million. If somehow there was a joint package, it's just a joint package where it's all right, we'll give Zach, can you do well with $65 million, and then we could give Ayer this. That would have been kind of cool if somehow that happened, but sadly it didn't. Now, when it comes to WBD, they are pinching every fucking penny. So now they're just not looking at it as, oh, yeah. It's not the same as the Snyder Cut. That was during that time, the pandemic. We had the streaming service trying to lift up, so we needed that. And now it's just they're not going to do it. They're not going to fork over. They're just going to, like I said, pinch every damn penny. So it sucks. But I don't think this is the last of it. I really don't. I think David Ayer will talk about it again when he wants to. Maybe not right now. Obviously, he's got Beekeeper. And guys, support that movie. If you support David Ayer, I know some people, they stopped supporting, those stupid fans. They stopped doing that because, David Ayer was supporting James Gunn and supporting WBD and the DCU that's coming out. So they stopped supporting him. Fuck those guys. But if you still support David Ayer, support his movie. Go see The Beekeeper next week. Buy a ticket. Post your review of it. I'm going to go see it. I'm looking forward to it. Do that. And like I said, I don't think this will be the last time he talks about it, and hopefully a few years down the road we can actually get that cut of the movie. But yeah, it did suck to hear him say that he was done. But what can you do? I mean, I get it. Hopefully his next project is something he's really passionate about. That's all I can really hope for. Damn CBM machine, I tell ya. Let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all the sock meds that are provided down below. All right, guys. Talk to you later.